Good afternoon, you guys. So today's video, as you saw by the title, I am going to attempt making sourdough pizza crust to stock in my freezer because it's always nice when you don't know what you're going to cook for dinner. You can just go grab a pizza crust and put basically anything on it, and then you have dinner. So I'm going to take my starter out of the fridge and I'm going to feed it. Well, I'm going to let it get to room temperature first, then I'm going to feed it, and hopefully by Thursday morning I can mix. Thursday morning? Yeah, by Thursday morning I can mix my pizza crust. So wish me good luck. I had a friend try this and she said it didn't work. This is my mom's recipe as well, and I think it is absolutely amazing because I have purchased pizza crust off her before because I was desperate. I hate baking. I really do. But I need to learn. I am a mom, I am a housewife. I'm gonna have to get over my hatred for baking and just do it. Alright, so I'm going to mix my starter, and I'm really hoping that I don't end up killing it. I mean, I didn't kill it last time, so the chances of me killing it this time, I'm sure I'll be fine. But with pizza crust, I'm not even doing bread. I'm not doing bread at all. I'm just focusing on the pizza crust because I really want pizza crust. Here we go. My little Snoopy container. I need to get my glass bowl, and I'm just going to be feeding it the same way that I did it for bread. Nothing different. You guys see what I'm doing here? All right, stick our fridge and feed. 159 grams of starter. Keto. Good enough. Okay. For my discard, I'm going to be dumping that. We need 140 grams of warm water. Right. 130 grams of white flour. $37 grams of rye. Bring you guys closer so you can see what I'm doing. All right, so my starter is mixed. I have it on the counter, so tomorrow I'll be feeding it again. I'll probably get it on camera because why not? Make this video a little bit more longer. But then on Thursday or Friday, I'm going to try and make pizza crust, and really hoping this is gonna work for me because I've never done sourdough pizza crust. And because we're starting to eat healthier, I wanna have less gluten in my food. And I know with sourdough, it is a little bit less and it is a lot better for your gut. And so I'm saying goodbye to all my favorite recipes and I'm finding actually my new favorite recipes. And sourdough, don't mind Connor screaming in the background. And sourdough happens to be one of them. We really like the bread. We really like the pizza that my mom makes. So that's what I'm doing. And I'm also, this weekend I'm gonna be doing sourdough pizza and on the menu is a cauliflower pizza. And I think I wanna have somebody over for supper that day. So wish me luck and wish me luck because I will be feeding them my own sourdough pizza crust. All right, it is day 2. So I'm gonna go get my starter and we're gonna see how it looks and we're gonna feed it. Alrighty. It is looking very good. So we're going to feed it and then I'm going to check it again tomorrow. And if by tomorrow it is looking really good, like I was told, when it rises, once it collapses a little bit, that's when it's ready to bake. And I can see that it's collapsed a little bit just by what it looks like around the edges here. So I'm going to feed it again just to be safe. And then tomorrow, if everything looks hunky-dory, I will attempt to be making pizza crust. Alrighty, now that is done, I'm going to put a lid on it and check it again tomorrow. It's another day, and now it is time to feed my starter again because tomorrow we're turning it into pizza. So, I'll take you along today, but tomorrow is going to be different. Good morning. All right, it is day 4 and today I am baking my pizza crust. So, I've never done this before. It might be a flop. I'm feeding it to some of Brent's family tomorrow, so I'm really hoping it doesn't flop. So come along with me as I do this. My starter is perfect on the counter now, and one recipe makes 3 round pizzas. I'm actually kind of nervous. I really don't want this to mess up because we're out of pizza crust and my mom makes the best pizza crust and it's the sourdough. Same recipe I'm using today. But if I mess this up, I'm gonna have a pizza dough from scratch from like the regular recipe that's not sourdough and it's not nearly as good. I really, really like this one. So I'm really hoping this will work. I am doing 2 recipes. Because I for sure want to have enough, I want to put some in the freezer for a later date. And yeah, I'm probably using bowls that are just way too big for this. But the thing is, I don't want it to rise too much and then spill over. I want the bowls to be big enough. So yeah, I'm using bowls that are probably way too big. We're gonna do the first bowl on here. All right, 100 grams of sourdough starter. The recipe I'm using, it can be, you know, the sourdough can be substituted for yeast, but to be healthier, all right, that's one. So 3/4 cup of oil, but I don't have oil. I had baking squares, which is basically made out of oil, so we're going to do that instead. And then flour to make dough soft. All right, here are my pizza crusts or dough, pizza dough. Now they have to rise for like a good part of the day, and probably around dinner time or even in the evening, I'm going to be shaping them into pizza crusts and pre-baking them so they can sit in the freezer, and whenever we need a quick dinner, I can just whip out a crust. Okay. This is where she's gonna sit now until it's time to roll it out into pizza crusts. So, funny story. Before, while I was recording, I noticed something smelled hot. My oven wasn't on, dishwasher wasn't going. I'm like, something smells really hot. But I brushed it aside. I kept on making my pizza dough. And then when I was done and I turned off my camera, I went to take my phone out of my tripod and I burnt my finger. My husband bought me this amazing tripod for Christmas that when it catches your face in the camera, it'll follow you around. And so it was fantastic. That's what I've been using to record this entire video. And now it decided to crap out on me. So, hoping to get a warranty on it because I liked it. It took me a bit to get used to it, but I really did like it. And so now I'm hoping to get warranty on it. And so now I have to settle for a different tripod, which I don't mind. It's a nice tripod, but this one, it doesn't do what the other one did. That one was like robotic, electronics. It had a battery. It was an electric tripod. It was amazing. So I'm using a different one now, and I'm seeing it's actually crooked. So I'm gonna quickly fix that. It's still crooked. Okay. I can't get this straight. There we go. Still not straight. I don't care anymore. Anyway, I'm gonna mix my pizza dough because it is officially doubled in size. I'll bring it over here so you guys can take a look. So, it has officially doubled in size and it's looking and smelling real good. I'm going to now roll it out and bake it. Unfortunately, I only have to bake it one at a time. So, here we go. great. I have 6 pizza crusts ready for the freezer. Well, technically 3. Tomorrow we're getting together some of Brent's family and I am making 3 pizzas. So 3 of them will be going in the freezer and 3 of them are going to be used tomorrow. But that'll be the end of this video. So thank you very much for joining me in this week-long journey, I guess, of attempting to make sourdough pizza crust. And I will see you all in my next video. Good night, guys.